What's up everyone, welcome to Stockton. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. On this channel, we talk about stocks before they start blowing up, say goodbye to chasing stocks at all-time highs, and say hello to making some money. So if this sounds like something you want to take advantage of, then hit that beautiful subscribe button and like the video. Now let's get to it. Before we get into the video, I have to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is just my opinion and is for entertainment purposes only. Having said that, if I'm talking about a company, I'll let you know whether I'm personally going to invest in it or not towards the end of the video. But you should always do your own due diligence, so with that out of the way, let's get started.
Dell stock has fallen below the $2 mark recently, and the shares have dropped on no particular news, and nothing has changed fundamentally about the company. Now, starting a position in Dell now or buying the dip and averaging down could prove to be highly lucrative. However, such an investment doesn't come without its risks. Although we're waiting for a final investment decision, the management team is upbeat about the company's future. So depending on how much faith you have in the management team, this could be a sign to average down and buy the dip. The CEO of Tellurian recently said that they could begin construction of certain elements of their driftwood liquefied natural gas facility in Louisiana as early as this summer. We can issue the notice to proceed when the timing is right, Simo said. When asked about timing for a final investment decision, the company had previously targeted 2021 FID for the Driftwood LNG project. This is what he had to say. There are some scenarios where we think we could do it before the end of the year, and there are some scenarios where it would be early next year. We have cleaned up our balance sheet and we have gathered liquidity for executing our objectives. And we've been successful at having enough cash on hand to grab the liquidity needed to execute. So things are lining up to a much more comfortable position now than before. Now, there is some renewed optimism in the recent months that growing interest among world buyers in signing long-term supply deals will boost the prospects for commercially sanctioning new LNG export projects in 2021, following a year marked by a lack of final investment decisions. Now, more than a dozen LNG developers in North America are competing to advance their projects to construction amid a strong rebound in LNG demand. But so far, the pool of potential US LNG projects has already gotten smaller, with Exelon Corp-backed Innova LNG's recent decision to cease development of its proposed export facility in Texas, citing changes in the global LNG market. Analysts expect more projects will fall by the wayside. There is room for 2, 3 or 4 projects in the US, Jason Fear, head of business intelligence at Poten & Partners, said in an interview. What that means is you are going to have to be one of the most competitive to succeed. So the competition is tough, and we're still waiting on a final investment decision with Tellurian, which is why an investment in this company doesn't come without its risks. The management team, however, seem more confident than they were when the pandemic had just started, and Dell is now adapting to the business conditions to remain competitive. The company has adapted since last year, making some adjustments to its model. The changes include offering cargoes indexed to the Japan-Korea marker JKM and the Dutch Tidal Transfer Facility TTF benchmarks instead of Henry Hub. Simo said that the company's integrated model, where it produces, transports, and liquefies the gas for export, makes it possible to bypass volatility risk around Henry Hub pricing. Simo said the 10-year term satisfied demands customers have been making for a long time, and he told NGI that he is quite busy these days in talks with potential partners. We're talking to everybody. So guys, there you have it. Investing in Tellurian right now is mostly based on having faith in the management team and Charif Souki's ability to deliver. After all, he has done this before. Investing just based on faith isn't the best strategy. However, the upside potential justifies the risk in my opinion. I have a small position in Tellurian of about 500 shares that I plan to keep for the long term. However, I am aware that a lot of you have way more invested in the company than I do. So please leave a comment below. Let me know how confident you are in this investment and whether you're planning on holding for the long term. That's it for today's video. Have an awesome day and I'll see you in the next one.